You know, I was a little surprised that the Leafs did not close it out in Game 5 against the Lightning. Now I freaking get it. Now I get it. You know, I posted this to Patreon earlier in the day, and I said, I always love to copy and paste what the NHL media puts out. Look at one of the things that they said. This is right from their website. They say the Maple Leafs can become the first team to snap a streak of 8+ consecutive series losses since the Islanders did so against the Panthers in Game 6 of the 2016 first round. When current Toronto captain John Tavares tallied the double overtime clincher, the Maple Leafs, whose last series clinching win was versus the Senators in Game 7 of the 2004 conference quarterfinals, can also end their 0-11 skid in potential closeout games since then. That marks the second longest such drought in NHL history. And wouldn't you take a guess at who scored the winning goal in overtime to clinch it for the Leafs? I mean, you can't make this shit up. And don't forget, in the language of gematria, right? New York sums to 111, like how the Leafs just became 1-11 in their potential closeout games since 2004. And it did look like Toronto would win this game. I mean, they got their 27th win over the team from Florida, when Florida's the 27th state and 103 is the 27th prime, and the Lightning won the Stanley Cup in the 103rd season of the NHL, and the Leafs stayed on 25 losses, like how Tampa Bay's 25. So we thought that the before the foolery happened on the live stream, when I realized like an hour in that we didn't have any sound, and then I had to remake the entire video and post it. That was fun. But we thought Toronto would win this series because they could get their 55th series win. Toronto finally gets it done. That's right, Pops. But Toronto versus Tampa Bay, right? I know he won tonight. I know he placed a small wager on the Leafs. But they got their 55th win, series win, all time against the Lightning 55. That was what that's why I said I'm going to have to wear a cup this year, because this was a matchup last year. And I said, well, there's a good chance that happens this year, meaning last year. It didn't end up happening. But not thinking that, they could just meet in the playoffs again the next year. And sure enough, they do, and what a perfect script it was. And speaking of perfect scripts, did you see what they did with the Dallas Stars yesterday? The Dallas Stars eliminated the Minnesota Wild April 28th, exactly 21 years after the Dallas Mavericks eliminated the Minnesota Timberwolves on April 28th, 2002. And that was the 56th season of the NBA, like how this year is the 56th season of the Dallas Stars. Again, we know Society of Jesus 56, Jesuit Order 144. Today's 144 days before John Tavares' September 20th birthday. So all across the world, same thing's going on. Did you see what they just did in Australia yesterday? April 28th, the anniversary of the Port Arthur massacre, the game between St. Kilda and Port Adelaide. Sums to 159 points, like mass shooting. Again and again, same rituals. We'll leave it there, guys. Till next time.